Hi guys, welcome to Coding World. So in this video we are going to discuss another example, another example for fractional knapsack problem. Okay, so here I have written a problem. The problem states that we have given three items: first item, second item, and third item. The first item has a profit of 25, second 24, and third item has profit of 15 rupees, and corresponding weights has also been given to you. And we are also given a knapsack which has a weight of 20 kg. See, these weights are all in kg, and this weight also is also given in kg. And you have to tell me what is the maximum profit that can be getting by putting the objects, basically putting the items in this knapsack of capacity 20 kg. Okay, so in previously I have discussed the three methods. The first method is, let's say I'm greedy about profit. Suppose if I'm greedy about profit, so I will put that object only in this knapsack which will give me maximum profit. And definitely you can see that I will put the first object because it is giving me profit of 25 rupees. So let's say I'm getting 25, but see, it has a weight of only 20 kg. So 18 has been occupied, remaining weight is only 2 kg. Are you getting my point? Only 20 kg is the capacity of the knapsack, and definitely if I'm going to put the first object, then definitely it is going to take a space of 18 kg, and I will be left with 2 kg only. And see, in this 2 kg space, which object I will choose? I will choose second object because it is giving me more profit. But see, if I'm going to take the whole of the 15 kg of the second object, then it is going to give me 24 rupees as profit. And if I'm going to take only one of it, then I'm going to get a profit of 24 by 15. And if I'm going to take only 2 kg of it, then I'm going to get a profit of 24 by 15 into 2. Okay, it is 24 by 15 into 2, which is, you can say, nearly about, it should be 48 by 15, and it is 48 by 15, and it is around 3.2. 15 into 3, 45, and then 2, yeah, it is 3.2. So you are going to get a profit of 3.2. Overall, what profit you are going to get by doing this stuff? You are going to get a profit of 28.2 rupees. Exactly, you are going to get a profit of rupees 28.2. Now let's say we are greedy about second approach. That means I will be greedy about weight. That means I will put that object in my knapsack which has less weight. So definitely I am going to put the third object, which will give me profit of rupees 15. And definitely it has already occupied 10 kg, so I have left with 10 kg space. In 10 kg I will put it has weight 15, so I'll put the second object, and it will give me, and it has weight 15 kg, but I have only 10 kg weight space left. So in 15 kg of second object we are going to get a profit of 24. So in 10 kg of second object we are going to get a profit of 24 by 15 into 10. See, this is only unitary method that you have already learned in your lower classes. Well, okay, it is going to give you 16. See, you can cut it 2, 3, and it is 8. So you are going to get a profit of rupees 16. So here I am going to get a profit of rupees 16. If you add now my knapsack becomes full. Now what is the profit at the end you are getting? You are getting 31 rupees as profit. Okay, you are going to get profit as 31 rupees. Okay, and okay, now you can observe that if I'm greedy about weight, then I'm getting more profit, because in first approach suppose if I'm greedy about profit, then I'm going to get a profit of 28.2. Now let's also compute third approach. As I've already discussed that this is the best efficient greedy. Suppose if you are about to greedy something, then you should be always greedy about P by W ratio, because this is very efficient and it will give you always the maximum profit for maximum profit type problems like this knapsack problem, fractional knapsack problem. Now compute P by W ratio for each of the item. So here for the first object we have a profit of rupees 25 and weight is 18. So if you are going to compute 25 by 18, then you are going to get 1.4. okay, yeah, it is 1.4. Now for the second item, P by W ratio is 24 by 15, which is 24 1.6, I think. Yeah, it's 1.6. Now for the third item we have a profit of 15 and we have a weight of 10, that is 1.5. Yeah, it is 1.5, very obvious 1.5 it will be. Now I'll put that object first in my knapsack which has greater P by W ratio. So see, the second object has greater P by W ratio, that is 1.6. I'll put the see, it has weight of 15 kg. I'll put, and I'll getting the profit as 24 rupees. After putting 15 kg, I have left with 5 kg because originally knapsack contains 20 kg. 15 kg has been filled. Now I have left with 5 kg. Now which object I will fill first? I will fill the third object because it has you can see here it has P by W ratio 1.5. okay, so if I am going to put this, that means 1.5 into 5, you are going to get 7.5. if you're gonna add this thing, then definitely you are going to get 31.5. Now you can observe that in first case we are getting profit as 21.2. if we are greedy about profit, if you are greedy about weight, that means you have to put the less weight object first, then you are going to get a profit of 31, which is definitely more than max greedy about profit. But definitely what I have told you, that if you are always greedy about P by W ratio, then you are always going to get the correct output as we are also getting in this particular problem, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Now what I have to do, I have to do the coding part. okay, I have to do the coding part also. okay, let me erase this. See, if you are not taking the notes, then you are so what I strongly recommend you to, please take this notes. These notes are very standard notes. okay, let me erase this. Now guys, it's time for coding part. okay, now I will do the coding part. okay, so I should immediately switch to the coding part and see what I will explain you how to approach this problem in coding terms. okay, so I will be talking about in C++ standard code. okay, C++ coding style I will code it. okay, see, first let us suppose here suppose n is the number of items. Here by default n is 3 in this problem. It could be n could be any value. okay, suppose for, I will not write the complete solution, but I will tell you how to write the complete solution. I will write just only snippets, some middle portion of the code. okay, for I equal to 1 to n, what we have to do, we have to compute first P by W ratio. See, for first object, for see, we are always greedy, we are in greedy algorithms, we are always greedy about P by W ratio for this type of problem. For if problem changes, we'll be greedy about something else. okay, and I'll be discussing about 25 standard problems of LEETCODE in this greedy algorithm playlist that will be getting. After doing this 25 standard problems, you will be knowing everything about greedy algorithms, and you will be definitely knowing in which time, in which type of problem, in how I should be greedy about, I should be greedy about what type of things. okay, in this case we are greedy about P by W ratio, so we are computing for this particular problem. I'm coding it. I have to compute P by W ratio. Just you should calculate it and have it. okay, and then after that you have to sort this. Say you are computing P by W ratio in an and maintaining it in an array of size n. okay, anything you can do it. okay, and now you have to sort this array. Why sorting is needed? See, for computing P by W ratio, you are going to take the time complexity as big O of n, and for sort this array in descending order, means in the why descending order, because the value at 0th index of this array will give me, will I have to take in my in my final knapsack, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Suppose if I'm going to sort this array for this particular problem, then I'm going to definitely at 0th index I'm going to get 1.6, at 1th index I'm going to get 1.5, and at second index, 0th index, first index and second index I'm going to get as 1.4, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Here you can use bubble sort. I know that you already know bubble sort. If you do not know bubble sort, then what you have to do, you just have to go to my sorting algorithm playlist and watch from here. And there I have discussed in sorting algorithm playlist, I have discussed each and every aspect of coding in bubble sorting algorithm. So it is going to take big O of log n time. After sorting this array, you have to check two things. Suppose if m is 0, m is greater than 0, and also you have to check that weight. See, what is m? M is basically nothing, m is the capacity of the knapsack. Here it is, in this problem the knapsack the capacity of knapsack is 20 kg. Suppose the capacity, suppose if it is negative, then definitely there is no need to compute anything. Okay, you will return simply -1. Suppose if m is positive, means the knapsack has origin, means it indicates what? It indicates that the knapsack has some weight, basically it has some capacity so that it can hold object, isn't it? Are you getting my point? And also you have to check that suppose the first item, means after sorting the array, we are going to check the first index, the whatever the weight this object has, it should not exceed the maximum capacity of the knapsack. If it suppose my knapsack has a capacity of 20 kg and my first item has a weight of 40 kg, then definitely I should not consider this in my knapsack. Are you getting it? Because it has a greater weight. So I have to check both of these conditions separately, means in a single loop I have to check this condition, and I have to know what I have to do. I have to decrease my capacity of knapsack as m minus that particular weight. Suppose for first object, for first atom, whatever the weight it has, I have to subtract it from the original capacity. Say in this case what we have done, we have subtracted for this 20, for filling this 24, we have subtracted as 20 minus the weight of the first object, and whatever the weight of, I don't remember what is the weight, yeah, it has weight of 15 kg, so I have left with 5 kg. Now my m contains 5, isn't it? Are you getting my point? And also we'll maintain a p array, and this p we have to return this p is for maximum profit. This p will be nothing, this p will be p plus p of I. Initially you have to take a variable that is int p is 0, and now you are updating p as 0 plus the profit for this when I'm including this ith item, means here I'm saying that when I is 0, then you are going to take the first item, isn't it? And you have to add the profit of the first item to this p variable. And suppose if it is in if condition, suppose if this condition fails, then what you have to do? You have to do nothing, just simply break the loop, isn't it? Are you getting my point? Yeah. And say one more possibility. Suppose if m is positive, are you getting my point? If m is positive, then you are going to calculate p is p plus p of I into m by w of I for fractional. Suppose here I have taken that 1.5 into 5. What does it indicate? It indicates that if I have to take the fraction of any object, then this code will handle, this line will handle this code also. And yeah, it is done. Basically it is big O of one operation. So overall time complexity, so what is the overall time complexity for this coding problem is log n time. It is big O of log n. And if you are going to maintain an array, then definitely space will be also, but space complexity is big O of n. Okay, so now my question is, can we do better than this? Okay, how we are going? Suppose you have to write int main, and then in curly braces you have to int array, you have to initialize the array, you have to take the number of items from the user, you have to also take the what is the profit for each item, you have to take it from user, and you have to construct a function. And let's say that function is known as knapsack, that is a suppose a KSP problem, knapsack problem. So you have to at least and at the end you have to return the profit. So the returning type of this function is integer type, and it will take this array as an argument. Okay, and also you have to pass the the number of items and the profit and weight and also the capacity of the knapsack. And after that you just try to do this in your editor. You can use Sublime Text or any other editor and try to code it. And if you are not getting the correct output, then definitely in upcoming videos I will tell you the complete solution for this coding problem. Okay, till then subscribe to our channel, YouTube channel, that is Coding World. And if you have any problems regarding this understanding purpose, so please let me know in comment section. You can comment it, and I will know it. And if you like it, please subscribe it and share it to your friends also. Okay,
subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.